Riggs High students, this is Mrs. Kringle. Do you have an ACT exam to prepare for? Are you stressed out about an upcoming AP exam? Are you planning to enter the military after graduation and have some concerns about the ASVAB test? Does your chosen profession require an entrance exam? Are you wondering where to turn for resources to help you study for these tests? Well, worry no more. I have the solution for you. It's called Learning Express Library, and it is available off of the TF Riggs Library's homepage. Learning Express Library is an online learning platform that contains 300 plus practice tests covering the ACT, SAT, AP, ASVAB, and more. This site contains complete answer explanations and study suggestions for the exams. To get to Learning Express Library, you need to be on the Pierre School District homepage, which is pierre.k12.sd.us. Once you are on the district's homepage, put your mouse over the district's schools, and once there you'll see TF Riggs High School. If you hover over TF Riggs High School or mouse over it, you will see a new pop-up menu to the right, and about halfway down you'll see the link to the TF Riggs Library page. Go ahead and click on that. Learning Express Library can be found on the tab that says Riggs Research Help. We're going to go ahead and click on that. Now, Learning Express Library is located under the right-hand side of the page under the heading South Dakota State Library Databases. That's because this is a database that is provided to us by the South Dakota State Library. They pay for the citizens of South Dakota to be able to use these databases. And since 2018, December of 2018, as long as you and your device are within the boundaries of the state of South Dakota, you can use these databases without needing any barcode or password. If you're planning to travel outside of South Dakota, let's say you're going to see family in Minnesota or in Iowa and you would like to use Learning Express Library, you can still do that. Just come see me or email me here at Riggs Library and I will give you the school's barcode and password. English teachers also have that barcode and password and can get that information to you. But like I said, if you're here in Pierre and Fort Pierre, you should have no trouble accessing Learning Express Library. So we're going to scroll down. This list of South Dakota State Library databases is alphabetical. We're going to scroll down to the L's here, and there you'll see Learning Express Library. Once you find it, go ahead and click on it. Learning Express Library, like I said, is a learning platform, and it is an amazing resource. And I just want to kind of touch on the resources that they have here in Learning Express Library. They have a career preparation center, and on that center, if you click on that, what you'll see is prep exams for occupation or careers. For example, if you're going into law enforcement or cosmetology or culinary arts, you'll find that sometimes there are exams you have to take to enter that career, and there are practice exams here. In the Career Center is also where you'll find the ASVAB practice test if you're planning on a career in the military. High School Equivalency Center is for those people planning to get their GEDs, so if you know of anyone who's doing that, please refer them to that. College Admissions Test Prep Center. This is where we're going to spend the majority of our time today in this tutorial, and this is where you'll find the ACT, the SAT, the AP exam prep books and tests. The School Center is for elementary, middle, and high school students, and it's for them to practice building some foundational skills in reading and math. So also a really good center to take a look at. College students, if you are a college student and you're planning to enter a graduate school, let's say you're planning to become a doctor, you need to take the MCAT, or a lawyer, you need to take the LSAT, you can find exams for those right here. So this is a resource you can take with you even after high school. The Adult Core Skills Center is for people who are working on their citizenship exams, so that's a pretty awesome resource as well. So we're going to start, like I said, we're going to talk today a lot about this College Admissions Center, so let's go ahead and click on that. Here you see the resources that are under there. You have resources to prepare for your ACT test, prepare for your SAT test. If you're going to take the PSAT, there is exams there for that. AP exams, we'll take a look at that in a few minutes. And college admissions essay writing. So there's some pretty cool things there too if you're planning to write your college admissions essays. But let's go in and take a look at this center right here, which is called Prepare for Your ACT Test. Okay. This is where we're going to find those practice tests for the ACT. And I just want to kind of show you the breadth of resources that they have on here. They have, you can see ACT tutorials. They have prep books. And I want to take a minute to plug the print collection that we have here at TF Ricks High School. We have an amazing print collection of test prep books. So if you're looking for more resources, please come see me and we'll get some of those checked out to you. And then you have all of these practice tests. So you have practice tests in English, math, reading, science, writing for the ACT. You also have complete practice tests, meaning you would have all 5 sections in there. So you can practice taking what a real test would be like. Or you can just do one of the subject-specific tests if you want to practice that. But before we can get into taking any of these tests, it's really important that you look up here. There is a... I'm going to log out here for a minute. You have to, in order to take any of these tests in Learning Express Library, you have to be logged in, okay? That means you either need to have an account or you need to create an account. So we're going to go up here where it says sign in and /register. We're going to click on that. Okay, now I already have an account, so my information is in here. But for those of you who are new users, you're going to need to set up an account before you can take a test. So let's go over here where it says new user, and there's a blue button here that says register. If you click on that, here is where you need to put in your information to register. You need to look, we're going to leave that there because we are not a European Union citizen. We are going to put in our first name, our email address, we're going to confirm our email address, and we're going to put in a password and we're going to re-enter it. My suggestion to you, I have used my school account as my login and password. I would suggest you do the same because it's easiest for you to remember. So go ahead and put your first name in, your school email, confirm that school email. It has to be the entire email at k12.sd.us, and then your password, your school password for you to remember. Okay. I'm going to go back here to sign in for myself because I already have an account. Now, if you've forgotten password, let's say you've created an account a year ago and you've forgotten the password, just click on this forgot password link. It will send you an email to reset your password. Okay, I'm going to log in. Like I said, in order to take any practice tests, you have to be logged in. You have to have an account. Okay, so you can see my name is up there right now. And what it does is it defaults to taking me to my center. This is where I would see any tests that I had taken, tutorials. So I had started a tutorial there, a citizenship tutorial, ebooks, articles. If I had anything in there, that's where it would be. We're going to go back though. We want to take that practice ACT. So we're going to go back to centers and we're going to go to college admissions test prep and we're going to go to prepare for your ACT. We're going to click on that. And we're going to go into the English practice tests. So ACT English practice tests. You can see that you have 4 practice tests that you can take here, which is really awesome. I'm going to start English practice test number 1. When you're in these practice tests, you have 3 different modes you can take the tests in. You can take them as a simulation. You can take them as practice, or you can take them as a learner. And I'm going to explain to you what those different things mean. But I want to show you that the questions, there are 75 questions for this particular test, and I have 45 minutes to answer them. This is as if I was actually taking this English test in a setting for the ACT. I would have 45 minutes, and that would be it. Okay? If I wanted to take it like I was actually sitting in an ACT test situation, I could click on simulation. What the Learning Express Library will do is start a timer at 45 minutes, and whether or not I'm done answering 75 questions after 45 minutes is up, it will shut my exam down, just like if I was taking the ACT test. If I want to take it as a practice, That means it will time me. It will have the little timer up in the corner, in the right-hand corner. It will give me 45 minutes, but if it takes me 55 minutes to answer 75 questions, that's okay. I can still answer all of the questions. And then you have the option for a learner, taking it as a learner. And what that means is it will not time you. It will not even give you a timer up in the upper right-hand corner. It allows you to answer all 75 questions, and you can look as you go along to see which questions you got wrong and which ones you got right. You have the option after every question you answer to look and see whether you've gotten it right or wrong. So that's a really interesting option. I think maybe when I'm taking my first one, I might want to try that just to see what it's like. So we're going to go with learner just so you can see what that's like. I'm going to hit practice test. And it's going to go into the test here. And you'll notice when it goes into it, there is no timer. Okay, there's no timer up here. I'm in test mode learner. Okay. What I would do, of course, is read through the passage first. I'm not going to have time right now to do that, so I'm just going to answer a question. Okay. I answered B. I don't know if that's correct or not. I'm going to check my answer right here. And it looks like I got it incorrect. Okay. B was not the correct answer. It was D. And then it gives me an explanation for why it was D. So I really like this learner mode in the beginning, just to take it, just to see, oh, okay, this is what I got wrong and why I got it wrong, okay? At the end of the test, let's say didn't have time to finish it right now, I could finish it later. So if I click there, I have the option to save it. And when you save it, what it does is it goes to your center. And you'll see that I now have a practice test in my center. Okay. And I've only answered 1 out of 75 questions. Okay. So that's not very good right now, but I was just taking it as a practice for now. Okay. So I can look at that, and that helps me there. I can delete it. If I want to go and retake it, I can delete it, or I can leave it in there and continue it if I want to, but I'm going to delete it right now. Okay. I want to take a look at some of the other resources for a minute in the college admissions test prep area. So that was the ACT. You have access to all those different exams, but you also have the AP exams, and I just want to kind of take a look so you can see which exams we have. So which exams we have are biology, calculus AB, chemistry, computer science, English language and English lit, environmental science, European history, French language, psychology, statistics, U.S. government, U.S. history, and world history. So you have the option to take a test prep for all of those. We also, again, I want to encourage you to take a look at our print collection. For example, in our print collection, we have an AP physics test prep book, which they do not have here on Learning Express Library. Let's take a look quick at the career prep section. Okay, here's where you can prepare for those different types of workplace exams, and you can see there's civil service exams, there's a commercial driver's license, you're trying to get a CDL, there's an exam prep for that, cosmetology, culinary, electrician. Okay, let's say though this is also where you would go to find your military exams. This is where you would go to find those ASVAB tests. Okay, so you can see it right there. There's prepare for the ASVAB, and then officer candidate school. If you're in the military already and you're going to become an officer, there's a lot of great resources there. Real estate, nursing. You can see there's a tremendous amount of prep exams there. Let's take a quick look at the commercial driver's license exams. Okay, so you have practice exams right here for that as well. So really great resources that you can use to prepare for a career, to prepare for the military, or to prepare for college. So whatever your plans are for after graduation, Learning Express Library has resources for you to prepare for that. If you have any questions about Learning Express Library, you can always find me at the TF Riggs Library, or you can contact me through my email address, which is pam.kringle@k12.sd.us. Make it a great day.